Hello, Capricorn. I hope you're doing amazing. So, I got my new microphone. Sounds good, I hope. Also, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, and all the other ones in between that I forgot about. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. This is the new setup. I hope you like it. It's more about the cards and less about me. I love it. So, so we're going to jump right into your reading for January. So as always, this is kind of the overall for January, and there will be a mid-month reading to kind of decipher the energy, you know, or shift through the energy, I guess, not decipher. Yeah, that makes more sense, doesn't it? So, as always, thank you for being here. If you're new, hello, my name is Amber. If you're returning, thank you so much for giving your energy to the channel, you know. If you find anything here that you can use, hit that like button. If you find something here that someone else you know can use, please share. We love to share our healing. And subscribe if you want to see more of me. So, let's pray. Divine energy, universal energy, spirit guide, guardian angel. What do you have for Capricorn for the month of January 2020? What would you like for them to know as a collective, pay attention to, or be aware of? Okay. So we have release, growth, and faith. Sorry the table was a little dark, but this was the only way I could get the cards in a way where you could actually like read them. So we start off with release. I don't know if I said this already. I forgot that quick. Release, growth, and faith. So Capricorn, you've definitely been through a spiritual shift, and it is heavy. You've had to end something that has been pretty tumultuous in your life, or pretty heavy, okay? And you don't quite see the light. It's there. I feel like the release of it all is really good for you and your energy, but you probably are like emotionally still heavy with what's going on, okay? During January, you're really going to learn how to release your heart space and that energy here that you were going through. You're going to fully let that go for those of you who haven't. And for those of you who have, please be supportive of others, okay? Because I know you like to say, that's not me. I'm done with that. Anyhow. Your heart is going to open up. This is the time where you start to realize where your heart is and how you're caring for it. How you're caring for your heart and how you're kind of giving love to your space and your space of healing, you know? Opening yourself up for new love relationships or opportunities for love to be in your life as well. Then we move on to faith, which is interesting because there is going to be a moment here where you either don't believe what is happening, you don't see it, it doesn't really make sense with what you wanted in the past, and you're going to have to learn how to navigate this new energy and trust in it and listen to your inner self and your intuition and your guidance on where to go, because it just feels new, like you're not sure because this is just new for you. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. So I'm getting something about the number 7. I don't know if it's 7 times that you dealt with this person for some of you, or 7th time is the charm. But 7 is also about spiritual understanding, trust. That's okay. 7 of Swords. That's going to be a big thing this month, Capricorn, is to really, this is what they're saying to me. So you've had time within the last couple of months to really establish your spiritual energy and connecting with spirit because of everything that's been happening. Hopefully, through the readings that I've been giving you, that's what you've been doing and not focusing on this particular individual so much, okay? For those of you who've already moved through there, you're going to be fine. It's just about trusting in spirit and all the things that you have learned about your intuition and who you are, that now you're going to have to use those gifts, okay, or what you have learned to move forward this month, okay? So 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Justice, Five of Wands, for some of you, this person in the past may come back one last time. We'll talk about that in a minute. The World card, the Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen. So when you see me looking over here, because I'm still getting used to the setup, I have it feels like I have so many things. Okay. So the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups talks about confusion and illusions. And they're telling me this is the confusion and the illusion of this particular relationship. And it's because you were so emotionally connected to it. Okay? That you kind of got lost in the different situations. For some of you, you were definitely making excuses for this person on why something couldn't happen. But you've definitely built up your confidence, and this confidence is going to help you through January, right? It's just a reminder to stay in that strength, to nurture that strength that you have gained and that you have now, okay? So in this past relationship, or the type of relationship energy that you've been in, there has been conflicting energy. So for instance, you really wanted something to happen, the other person didn't, or they really wanted something to happen, you didn't. It was just opposing energy at most times, okay? I'm not going to say all, but most times. And you've learned that dealing with this, or trying to accept it, or just believe in it, or trying to move forward within this relationship was almost a lie to you. And I feel like you're moving away from that, or it's time to release that, because what it is that you were trying or attempting to receive from this person, you were not receiving. I do feel like this person is going to miss you. For some of you, they are going to try to come back or be friendly or offer you, here's what it feels like. So it feels like they're offering you friendship. That's not what you want for this person, or that's not what you're interested in. So I don't feel like you're going to take it, or you're either going to ignore it, or it doesn't mean anything to you. You may take the friendship and it is just friendship. But for some of you, I just feel like you're walking away from this completely. That's for most of you, okay? Emotionally, you're just walking away from it completely. During this time, you have found balance within yourself, which is absolutely perfect. It's almost like it was time for you to find that justice in the situation with the justice card here. That balance, that what is right and what is wrong. So you've been through your dark side of the moon, and you have went through the spiritual work to get to a point where you are now able to release this. Fantastic. So now what's interesting is I feel like there is a change of events. Because you have accepted that things needed to change and you had to let something go or move away from something, your life is now back on the path that it's supposed to be, especially your love energy. Okay? If you were able to do this, if you're in this energy now, this is where you are. If not, it's probably because you have some healing to do. Okay? So just take that a step back and work on that for now. So what I'm saying is it has caused change within your situation. Good change. You're on the right path and things are moving because you have closed this out, or because you turned down an offer that wasn't meant for you. It wasn't in your best good, or your best good, I guess, to take it. And I also feel like there's opportunities for love here for some of you, most of you, okay? But you still may be in the conflict phase or afraid of change because of what you have just went through. I also feel like for some of you, there is going to be someone that you meet that there are other problems besides you two. Like either they're going through something, or other people are saying they don't like it, or there's trouble getting this situation together, which may cause this person to retreat back. It's like, it's almost like they met you, they felt something for you, there was a spark or some sort of idea, and then it was quickly shot down by either truth, the situation, or them asking someone else. And it feels like that may have ended. Okay, but I feel like the wheel's turning in that situation as well. So, otherwise, that's good, okay? So now, it's about listening to your intuition and following your inner self. It's going to take you on a pleasant ride through January, okay? Don't let conflict stop you from loving. Don't let conflict stop you from caring. And don't let it stop you from being who you are, because that is what's going to attract your next person, is you having that strength to be who you are, that confidence within yourself is going to bring that person into you, okay? Because you have made this balance in your life, Spirit is completing a cycle to bring something better into your life, as long as you continue on this strong path, especially with the Queen of Wands and the Strength. So as long as you continue on this strong path, you'll be fine. Okay, you just have to have confidence within yourself. Some of you need to be strong against a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you may be having conflict with. Let me see what else I see. Some of you maybe have been dealing with a air sign who's not been trying to express their feelings, or telling you something else besides what they're actually feeling, and that's going to start balancing out as well. So, yeah, as long as you nurture yourself and your new beginnings, close out things, let things go, really, really walk away from it, you'll be fine, because I see transformation coming into your life. So now your new foundations or your new beliefs need to focus on you having balance, only accepting people and situations in your life that are just, and not saying, well, I feel like if I keep dealing with this, or if I give it some time, it's going to work. You have to let that go in order for the change that is in January to take effect into your life, for that wheel of fortune to turn for you. So I feel like what's interesting is whatever's coming new or is changing, the energy is changing in something, or you have something new coming into your life in January, it's leading towards commitment, okay? It just needs a little bit of nurturing, and you need to listen to your intuition and your inner guidance about the situation. But remember to remain confident, because you don't want to make excuses, okay, for someone who's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And you don't want to get lost in an illusion either. It's kind of a fine line, but you can do it. You're a Capricorn. Also, happy birthday. So let's do some clarifiers. Oh, I just realized the table's really dark, but I did that so you could actually see the cards, because for some reason I couldn't get the lighting right, and the only way I could do it is to make the table really dark. So I'll be changing this tablecloth soon, but I have so much stuff on my table because I get energy connected to items, and these are like my spiritual items that I've found in different places, or just random things. But you can't even see. You probably see a quarter of the table, honestly. So, okay. So there was a situation that you were dealing with someone, Capricorn, that was coming in and out of your life whenever they felt it necessary, or whenever they wanted to do it. But you had a passion for them, or they had a passion for you. What's interesting between the Knight of Cups is you slowly started to see that they weren't exactly who you thought they were. So they weren't that knight in shining armor. They weren't coming in on their white horse to save you. You started to see that what you were feeling was just passion. Not that it was a lie, but it was just passion to get things moving, okay? Yeah, you didn't want to let it go. You didn't want to let it go because you felt like you were going to lose what it is that you have built with that person, okay? Which is okay. It's okay. I won't judge you. You know I won't. Yeah, you definitely had a direction in mind, and you had fear of failure of the situation because you didn't want to miss out on something that could have happened here. I also feel like this person liked the attention that you were giving them. And when you started to take it away, they didn't want to fail, which is why for some of you, they came back for one last go round. Okay. But for those of you who accepted that, you see that things were not balanced. When it came to like commitment or love, or them spending time with you or doing what they were supposed to, it just wasn't balanced. They weren't doing it right. They were giving you little bits, okay? Trying to keep you kind of like in this dream phase where, you know, if you just believe me, everything will be wonderful. You know, like that kind of energy. It was like being manipulated because you just wanted to manifest this so bad. It's almost like you allowed yourself to be manipulated, but with good intentions, not in a negative way. So, how long have you waited and nothing has happened? You decided to stop waiting and step out of the shadows, right? Step out of the shadows and get what you're owed, you know? Finally. So now that you know the truth, it's time it's time to accept it. And that can be really hard for some people to accept the truth. Not only that, it's like everything being revealed to you has put a wall up around you. So you're really scared. But the thing is, January is opening some doors and some gates for expansion and growth, as the card says, okay? And you have to be, healed to accept it. So yeah, someone's watching you for sure, Capricorn. And in some cases, this person will send you a message about it. I do feel like they're afraid to be in a relationship with you. I do. Some of you, they just broke up with somebody. Some of you, they're just afraid because they think it's going to mess something up. Okay? Because I feel like for some of you, there are other people involved. There's a devil card, right? So for some of you, this devil card is about letting go of the past and that past energy, that past person, for those of you who haven't done it. For some of you, this is this new energy and there's something blocking that. Okay? But this is what's interesting about the last thing, because I don't want you to say, oh, this is the same thing happening again, because it's not. The thing is, we have free will and choices. The person that you were dealing with chose not to make the right decision, and you had to let that go. You had to get strong enough to let that go. This person has the same choice. We go through the lessons, they're not going to stop happening. And this person needs to learn how to choose you, okay? But I see that this person is different, okay? With the devil card, the 5 of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Cups, they are trying to fix what the issues are, okay? Actively. Wands are about action, okay? And walk away from it because they're ready to start something new, okay? And that's for you too. You may be ready to start something new, but you got to let the past go and the conflict, the sadness, the anger, whatever it is, okay? Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor and the World card, beautiful. So, like I said, doors are opening. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. As long as you remain in control with the Emperor, as long as you control your emotions, your direction, and yourself, you'll be fine, right? Because you're going to be ending the conflict from the past and releasing this energy of being in failure. And honestly, it feels like also releasing, because they're saying being attached to someone who needs to be attached to someone else. So most of you were dealing with a person that liked a lot of attention that you gave them. They ate up your attention, but I just don't feel like you were receiving it back. And you deserve that attention with the Queen of Wands, okay? The Strength card. I just keep hearing building your confidence. Yeah, letting go of anxieties and worries, exhaustion from old situations that weren't growing. Okay? Releasing that. You're no longer trapped in that. You're no longer that person. That's what you need to say to yourself. I am no longer the person who makes excuses for someone. Someone can love me just the way that I am, just like I would do that for them. Okay? Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's some loving energy coming towards you, and it's about time. Don't be afraid. I feel like you think this person is just like everybody else. But it's time to let that go, because I feel like what's so interesting is whoever this person is, or this energy that's coming in, they see you, this person that's watching you, they see you for you. and they like it. I'm hearing like they like you. They're just naming things. They like your laugh. They like the way you think about things. They like your giggle. They like you. You know that stuff that you want people to like about you and not what you can give them or something like that? They like you for you. This person does. Okay? And I feel like they want commitment, or they're thinking about commitment. And it just gets stronger as the month goes on. Yeah, you got to keep faith in the situation. Okay? And let yourself and release yourself from old ways of thinking or old habits and listening to your inner self. Because what's interesting is I feel like your intuition is going to take you down a path or to someone that is not your type or your way of doing things. And your old habits or faiths or beliefs in the people that you're with or situations may hold you back from that. Okay? Yeah. Because I feel like you're going to be like, I don't know if I want to work on that. Yeah. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset. That's beautiful. Look, see, I'm telling you, booze, commitment is coming. This person really likes you, though. Interesting. All right, Capricorn, how many minutes we in? Too many. I always say, I'm going to do these quickly. Never happens. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards. I didn't plan on doing that either. All right, so January. I'm gonna do these three for January: Romance Angels, Soul Purpose, and the Moon card. And the reason why, so let me explain why I'm using these cards. Because these cards are for, I've been guided to use them during major transitions. Okay, so we have pleasure. I need to organize this. Pleasure, number 18. You're going to see me do this. I'm sorry, but pleasure, number 18. And then Romance Angels. I'm still getting this camera thing situated. Getting to know each other. It says, you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. Patience, I accept that everything happens in divine order. If this isn't for you. Oh, let's pull one more. Goddess of the Moon. Yes. Okay. So, let's see what your oracle card reading says. So I do feel like, honestly, Capricorn, there's going to be some conflict. Whether this is about the changes that are happening because this person is different than what you normally like, or something like that. But you have to reestablish what relationships mean to you in a more healthy manner. Okay? And this is like a spiritual answer to you accepting the past not being what it should have been, or letting that go for yourself. So this is like a pat on the back or a present from the universe this month. Okay, so you have to relearn how to be excited about love. Okay, not just about reaching the end goal, but to enjoy love, getting to know each other, going on dates, laughing together, holding hands, going to the park, learning each other's schedules, you know, like the dating part. So you have to relearn. A lot of you are going to have to relearn how to do that and be open to it. Just don't think, you know, if he doesn't do this, or he or she doesn't do this this time, this moment, then it's over, you know. Don't bring in old energy into the new thing. All right. Also, patience. And that is, you know, you have to be patient while you're dating. You have to take your time. Things are not going to happen when Capricorn wants it. Okay? So it's just about digging deep within yourself, listening to your intuition about the situation, not putting up blocks, you know, because of what has happened in the past, but to actually listen and treat this as a new experience. All right? I love you so much, Capricorn. If you want a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below, or that website. And I love you. Happy birthday. And I'll see you in the mid-months. Bye-bye.